everyone. It's Nonna Grace, and it is Tuesday, so it means it's Tea Tuesday, but it's going to be coffee for me. I have a little bit to talk about, a lot of little bits of this and a little bits of that, but let's just start out with the Tea Tuesday is an open collab, first of all, that is started by Patty and Kathy. So it's Kathy's favorite things and life with Patty. I had to think a minute. I had already drawn a plank. Notes. I got notes here. I really do have notes here. I've got them, but my pen was in the way of the notes pretty much. But I do have it there. I also got a card in the mail, which I will open up. Let me put my coffee. I'll just put it over there by the books and the bike. I got a card in the mail today from Kathy, which is MyAlabamaFarmLife, and the reason I know I recognize the name on the front. Took me a few minutes, but I did recognize it. And then when I turned it over, I saw that it has a sticker. She's got a cute little sticker that says MyAlabamaFarmLife. That's her channel, My Alabama Farm Life. I always forget.
MyAlabamaLife.
That's all what I'm always saying. Yeah. The inside it's got a red. Oh, look at that! It's so pretty. It's
bright, shiny red.
Real pretty, yes. And the card has the same red on it. Look at that. This is beautiful. It says, "The Lord has done great things for us, and we are filled with joy." That's Psalm. So maybe it's 126, verse 3, probably.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
And it says, "Wishing you a blessed Christmas, Kathleen." Thank you, Kathleen. This is the inside. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. That was very thoughtful. Kathleen has chickens also. She had a bunch of roosters, and I often wondered how she manages the extra roosters. Oh, this is nice. It's raised. I could actually use this to do, you know how kids used to take the paper and put it on top and then just scribble, and it would show the what's underneath. This will do that. This will be great. I think I'll use some of this in my journal that I'm making with the kids. The kids are supposed to be drawing me a picture, and I think I'm going to put a little scribble page in there.
They also use that to record tombstones.
Oh yeah, when people when they are going through the cemeteries and they can't really read the stone, they'll do the rubbing and it brings whatever says on the stone out so they can read it.
And it doesn't destroy the stone.
No, it doesn't. Well, that's true. They do that too. Well, you can hold that, and I will talk about what I wanted to talk about. And that I have. Oh, I get my coffee back.
Gotta have your coffee.
Gotta have my coffee. Everybody take a little drink, because I want to take a little drink too. Did you wet your whistle? Now can you whistle? I can't whistle. Not yet. I can, but I can't. I'm not going to whistle. They used to say whistling girls and cackling hens always come to some bad end. So, and also if you sing at the table, you'll have a crazy husband. Well, I used to sing at the table.
And I'm crazy.
And I've got a crazy husband. Today I got 2 eggs. And the funny part is I went out there to get the eggs and I couldn't even open the latch because the water had dripped. I needed an eaves trough up above because the water had dripped on the latch and it was so frozen. I came in and I said to Jim, "I need a screwdriver," and he says he'll go out, and he took care of it. I sent him out with a screwdriver too. Did you have to use a screwdriver?
At the very end,
At the end. It was
I got
really
most
stuck.
of it, but
it was really stuck, and then the wood is stuck too. The whole thing is stuck. So
I had to use the screwdriver to help pry the door,
the lid up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been hard on my hands. I would have never been able to do it if you had to use the tool. I would have needed the tool, definitely.
And actually, I used the handle of the screwdriver to
bang it?
To bang on the carabiner because that was froze tight shut
and
together.
The other one.
No,
on the one that I
on
had.
the one that you had.
That I opened up even though it froze again?
It must be, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's icy out there. It's cold outside. And I was watching Rusty's, that's the Ozark Duke. I was watching his video and he was talking about his temperatures. Boy, he's got some really bad temperatures coming his way on, I think it was Wednesday, his getting the bad temperatures. We're supposed to be in the 40s.
40s and almost 50
50.
on Friday.
Yeah.
But
then we're supposed to get really cold, really
yeah.
cold on Saturday.
Supposed to be down into the low
Teens.
20s and teens Friday night and Saturday.
Friday night or Saturday night, it's supposed to be like 9 degrees. We'll have the cold air will be hitting us, and then Sunday's supposed to be very cold too. Not looking forward to that. I have to go out Saturday night because it's Christmas Eve, and I'll be going to Mass. But it'll be very cold.
They're saying that Buffalo, which is at the end of Lake Erie, could be measuring snow not in inches but in feet.
Whoa! Let's hope they keep it and they don't send it our way. I don't want any snow.
All the radar forecasts look like it sends directly across the lake and right up to them.
Up to them and not to us, thank goodness.
We might get inches.
We might get a little bit, enough to you where you have to shovel again.
Or plow.
Some of the snow fell off the roof when I was going to go out to get the eggs on the metal roof that we have put on the daycare. What used to be my daycare and used to be my walk room and used to be my parents' apartment, and now it's just
another room.
Another room that I have my chicken food in. I've moved my chicken food to there, and it's where we have family gatherings in that big room, and the kids used to roller skate in there, but now that I've got my chicken food in there, they can't roller skate in there.
Not enough room anymore.
I've got it a little bit with my stuff, so they can't. But where was I going with that? I don't know. Oh, the snow fell off the roof.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was even talking about. The snow had fallen off the roof, and he had to shovel a little bit too. But I put my boots on, and then I came back in because the camera turned off, and so I'm going to try and guess where I was at. I think I was talking about the snow on the roof falling down, and Jim had to shovel it. I did put my boots on, and he went out and got the eggs for me, and we ended up with 2 eggs. Now, in the comments, because I want to know whether you've made it this far, I'm going to do a little trick, a little sneaky thing in here. I'd like you to put in a comment. Now you have to use it in a sentence. I'd like you to tell me how many eggs I said I got. Don't use the number, use the word, spell it out. Is how I want you to do it. And then, let's see, there was other stuff that I wanted to talk about that was, let's see what it was, I forgot. Let's see, I watched videos today about journaling. I like the ones about journals because I'm trying to make a journal with the pictures that the kids are drawing me for Christmas. And I watched a video that she was reading her dating site profiles, which was really interesting because she would read them and then she'd say, oh, no way, or in that one, he lost me there with he's honest, but yep, and she doesn't want a smoker or a drinker, and I wouldn't want a smoker or a drinker either.
And she can tell which ones are fake and which ones are...
because depending on how elaborate they are, is the more elaborate they are, the more real they are. The ones that are just kind of generic, then she figures that they're just trolls. They're not real. I watched a video on homeschooling and how the world has changed today. Because of that one, I looked up the words them and they, the pronouns, because, oh gosh, Emily has always given me a hard time on this one. She insists that we use those them and they as a singular, and no, we don't. We use it as 2 or more people when we're saying they will help you, meaning that group of people over there will help you. Or let me help, they will help you, them. And I will read to them after I'm done with whatever I'm doing. So it's them, it's not just one person. And so I thought,
you don't know who It is, so that
You just say
you're just making it plural because that encompasses a lot more
a lot
people
more people. So if you got a person, which is one person, that wants different kind of pronouns, I think they're just a person, and not because they're not feathered and they're not scaled. They're warm-blooded like me, so they've got to be a person. And I have a free will, and I wish them not to push their will upon me, and I won't push my will upon them. It's a free will. I can think what I want to think, and you got to remember, I'm not born yesterday. I was born like many, many years ago, and things have changed. In fact, the English language is so hard to understand as it is, and then you add this stuff on top of it, we're never going to understand it. Even those of us that were born into it, we get all mixed up, and it's confusing to us, and it's not proper English is what it's not. I also watched videos on the economy, how everything is so expensive, and people are finally preparing. Some people are and some people are not. Jim told me that the gas has gone down in our town. It is now $3.69, and it's gone down about 10 cents, which is a good thing, but it's still pretty high.
Actually, over the last month, it's gone down almost 30 cents.
And they keep putting it down, but you know, New York is kind of one of the higher states. Of course, in California, I'm sure you're thinking that's a pretty good price. I also talked about school. I was doing a oral report on Japan, and I brought in, as part of my report, I brought in minnows that my dad had salted, and I fried them up for the class to eat, and they were just the bait minnows is what they were. They were very, very good. It's like eating smelt, but when we did smelt, we used to cut the heads off and gut them out where these minnows were not gutted out, and their heads were still on when I fried them up. But the kids were eating them like they were candy. They were very tasty because I cooked them just like you would. I fried them, and little minnows, because they're so little, they became crispy. They're like little chips. And that I had shared with my son and my husband today. I think that I've run out of stuff on my little piece of, I had a little piece of paper. It's like it's the zine. I make zines, a lot of zines, but this one's just, in fact, I cut a word out of here I wanted to save. And then Emily was drawing a picture of the new logo that is supposed to be for Buffalo Hearing and Speech, I guess. They have a new logo on the pen that she got because she's been there 5 years now, so she got a pen. I got my pen. My pen looked different. I liked the pen that I had. It's too bad the ink wore out, and I could never replace the ink because of the way the darn barrel is. Sometimes you can take a pen, ink out of an old pen and put it in that pen. This wouldn't work. Well, that's it for today for Tea Tuesday. And I had coffee whoops, my coffee cup. I gotta have another drink. Everybody have a drink. Cheers to you. Have a great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. See ya. Toodaloo. Ciao.